There are also questions tonight about why the administration singled out this particular soldier from Idaho for a prisoner trade. Many Americans are imprisoned overseas, including another Idaho man, a minister jailed for his Christian faith. Our Jason Calvi has that story tonight. Jason?
This American minister hasn't played with his kids or seen his wife for nearly 2 years. Saeed Abedini's locked up in Iran, but now we've seen just how far the United States is willing to go to free an American. Consider the case of Sergeant Bo Bergdahl, exchanged for 5 Taliban fighters.
I got to watch the video of him actually being handed over, and I thought it was very emotional to watch that and to imagine Saeed returning home one day.
What you see here is you see the president's priorities, and when he wants to free an American overseas, he takes every step that he can to do that.
President Obama mentioned the pastor at the National Prayer Breakfast back in February.
And as we continue to work for his freedom today, again, we call on the Iranian government to release Pastor Abedini.
Iran police arrested Saeed when he was setting up an orphanage. A court convicted him of being a threat to Iran's national security. The charges related to his leadership of Christian communities there. Abedini's serving 8 years in a dangerous prison.
Pastor Saeed had been severely beaten during his time in prison. He'd received internal injuries, and due to those injuries, he needed medical care.
So he spent months in a hospital, but on May 20th, he was slammed back into prison. And back in Idaho, it's another day without dad and husband.
It's a pain that you live with every single day of your life. You wake up and it's there. That person's missing.
The U.S. doesn't have formal diplomatic relations with Iran, so the State Department says they frequently talk to their go-between on this issue. That's the neutral Swiss government. But so far, Brian, no progress has been made on this issue.
Is there anything any of us can do about this, Jason?
Of course, Brian, prayer always is the most powerful thing, but there's also urging the White House, urging the State Department to do something. There's actually an online petition right now. It's gathered 285,000 signatures. It's found on the Be Heard Project's website.
All right, Jason, and let's pray for this pastor as well as all Americans held captive.